We cover a lot of ground in this video. The cryptocurrency markets are doing well, we had a lovely monthly close, and tomorrow is a crucial weekly close. What a surprise, waking up to a sunny morning when XRP is advancing. We broke now that we've passed the 60C resistance point. Let's see where we end up closing. Everyone, it's time to take off if we surpass 66 cents this week. I have a few charts. I'll demonstrate that. We will also discuss H-bars. Let's have a brief conversation about it. Just last night, a brand new Lux Lions line was unveiled, and holy cow, were they selling quickly? The volume of NFT sales that arrived due to the paid days surprised me when I got up this morning. It was a great thing yesterday. Let's get started with Bitcoin 61,184 now. With XRP leading the way, some may even argue that we've shown off more than 6.2% of people in the last 24 hours. We did touch 65 cents, which I believe is the key. Ethereum is currently down 1.05% over the last 24 hours, coming out at 346. It's down 1.26% of USDT, coming in at its dollar peg. Level that needs to be broken for us to witness that push up and engage in conversation. Roughly $1 in XRP. We must keep an eye on this and decide where to go from here. We'll see how the remainder of the day goes. Out, we've seen some rent in the last hour, and today might be better. Is 66 cents early? That is my desire for you to remain focused on 60. It was a challenging cookie to crack. We came dangerously close the other day, and then Coinbase appeared out of nowhere. A blue wave of humanity surged in, and everyone's bounce started to indicate zero. When the positive developments in the cryptocurrency markets reversed, the first to plummet was XRP, which was on the verge of breaking 60 cents. I saw a red candle pop right away, and it went down to around 8% and touched 55 cents. From there, it is steadily rising again. If this isn't a breakout, then what is? Is it all doom and woe? There is no falling snow yet. You already know that the altcoin bull market is on its way. There's no need to worry about it just yet. The price of Bitcoin is still quite stable. As we previously mentioned, projections that it would rise to between $61,000 and $62,000 have once again been met. As a result, we will be closely monitoring its future trajectory to determine whether it will continue to rise or break all-time highs. High before having, or we're going to stay in this range for the time being, and we might stay in this area until we see a decline in the possible price of Bitcoin at $485. I honestly don't think we'll go any lower than that. The bull cycle before Bitcoin pushes on and hits an all-time high. I'll be posting an update following the weekly, so be sure to check back. The latest news on Bitcoin and its future direction will be released on Monday and Tuesday. However, money has not yet left Bitcoin and entered any of these other coins. Well, just some of them have increased by 5%, 10%, and 15%, but the bulk of the liquidity hasn't left Bitcoin, so that's what I'm retaining. I'm watching Lux lines. This is the most recent make it the villain tier. Each of them is worth 1 point. At the current XRP price, they are worth $165, around 270 XRP, give or take, or 27 by 275. You must perform the precise computations. You do it yourself, don't you, using the website? Fear not, but if you choose not to pay, I want to keep the XRP, and you can pay with debit or credit, so your XRP likes me. Debit card, which is a great way to purchase, hold, and even generate extra XRP. All major credit cards are allowed. With it, I'll put this morning, the tweet went live. Greetings for the morning. Cheers to Saturday. Glad to see XRP moving forward. There's never a bad day. Recalls that approximately 2 years ago, on a Saturday morning, when I got up, XRP had just taken the moonshot, and we had risen from the 50 to 60 cent range to roughly $150. We assumed the green candle would never go out, and that is exactly what transpired. When XRP breaks through significant resistance, it simply takes off and gets going. And it looks like every time XRP makes a wild move, there is always some sort of market manipulation or fraud that destroys everything. It doesn't seem like it can be stopped or slowed down. I apologize for the short wait. I had to give up keeping my dog away from cat food, but it does every time we witness an action like this from XRP. It appears that some sort of deception or idea undermines it. Stephen Arrow John, have a look at this. Dion and Hoskins, Charles Statesman Charles Hoskins once more, I'm backing John Dion. And Senator Warren, we require individuals who respect and encourage our sector representing us, so it will be fascinating to watch how this turns out. Are aware that Dion is vying for Massachusetts with Warren. Dion is aware of the crypto era. He is opposing the SEC and supporting cryptocurrency as it moves forward. These are the kinds of people we should have in the Senate and other public positions, in my opinion. We need him here, and we need individuals that he gets along with to join together, work together, and advance the cryptocurrency industry. Flottily, the price has increased by 100% as a result of the burn proposal passing. As was said last week, the burn takes 2% of all tokens out of circulation, which is a significant amount. Of all things, I finally understand what's going through everyone's mind. RIP, what if Ripple bids or XRP, perhaps we can get a glimpse? I'll tell you, there's a little price hike. Precisely what will take place. We witnessed XLM burn their circulation because of this. We had, I believe, between 5 and 10% on XLM. People were optimistic. Began purchasing XLM, but what transpired? Went back to the cost. That was before they announced that these were intended to be burned tokens. It's not what we need, and it's not healthy. Ripple is making use of that war to support expansion and innovation and attract new participants to the economy to boost liquidity. This burn has no rational basis for raising the price of XRP tokens. And push yourself to new boundaries. It's just that easy. If there was additional evidence supporting this, is because the token would instantaneously multiply by 10, 15, 20 times the floor price and retain that floor value if the XRP that was in Ripple's chest had been an escrow that had actually burned. I would be all in favor of it, but right now it's essentially just taking your money, tossing it in the trash, or pouring it into a bonfire, igniting it, and seeing no results, so I'm not sure why. This is an intriguing piece, but there's a catch-22 wherein the SEC and other crypto authorities are asking fintech and cryptocurrency companies to perform unthinkable things, and Congress is the only one who can stop it. It's on their homepage, next to the Queen's desk. I was able to read it. The term catch-22 refers to a requirement that pilots requesting an exemption from combat duty indicate in their final request that they believe the petitioner is unqualified. America's come in and register strategy is a catch-all that will be forgiven in 2024. 22. Never forget to keep encouraging others to come in and register. Visit us here, and after that occurred when these respectable businesses walked in and chatted with them. The person they were conversing with was on the phone with the lawyer, threatening to sue them as soon as they left the door. The SEC claims that if you have legal representation on your team, you are marketing securities that aren't allowed. They claim so, which is absurd, which is why they are attempting to block this BlackRock. Place the asset manager for the iShares Bitcoin ETF's geographic expansion begins trading in Brazil. Following its successful launch in the US in January, the Bitcoin Trust ETF IBIT. Are there going to be more ETFs introduced? What have I said about the initial ETF flow that we have witnessed? They are the ones with the most power. Ready to accept the largest possible risk? They were unsure about whether the product would genuinely be profitable. If it takes action, we are already witnessing this phenomenon's growth, and more players will soon join the ETF game. Gamers, new locations equal more cash flow that is expected to enter the Space J chain. Stated my estimates indicate that XRP should soon reach $1. I believe he's right on track. I agree with it. People, I completely agree. Right now, if that breaks, I believe 66 cents is what we're aiming for and what we're looking at. Something is about to go crazy. Tier 63, it is gradually decreasing. It's early, so it's alright. Here's to a rebound and a break of the 66 set. Mark, let's explore where this goes. However, I do anticipate a significant price shift. Is available to the XRP community on Horizon. We've come a long way, and I hope you have the greatest of luck in the future. You may now proceed. Strength indication, which we tapped at 65, we must overcome it. It is indeed going to occur. It all boils down to the moment it breaks. When will it finally come off? After a while, is this in Q3 now? Of this year, what I do know is that we are unquestionably moving closer to this event every single day. It's okay if we can't break through here and go back to the 60-cent area. That's fine because the 48-cent range is what we want to nullify.